And I'm very happy to introduce my friend Ken Jacobs from Oracle. Big round of applause. Ken, welcome. Dr. DBA and Oracle employee number 18.
Yes, I'm famous for being old.
Well, I think we're both old.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted Ken to come up and talk about this a little bit because you saw that those performance improvements were largely due to, with NODB.
Well, thank you, Karen. And those are some pretty impressive performance results. In fact, in my 28 years, I can't remember a time where you see 59% increase in release rate. So, congratulations to all of us. I'd like everybody to know where these enhancements come from. Really, it's part of the open source ecosystem. They're enhancements that Sun has made in MySQL, there are enhancements that the NODB team has made in my group. There are enhancements that come from the community, and thank you to Mark Callaghan and the folks at Google. So this is really a great example of how this all works. We're incorporating these enhancements from multiple places, delivering those scalability benefits to all of you. And I think they're pretty impressive. Now, Karen talked about just a couple of benchmark examples. Some of those performance improvements come from very specific enhancements that are listed on this slide. But I wanted to call out a few other things that you will be seeing in future releases of 5.4. Now 5.4 is available now, is that right?
The mirrors are being seeded as we speak. So those of you that are online looking for 5.4, the mirrors are being seeded, you'll see that.
Great. So you guys should go out and test it. You won't see all of these.
That's because we wanted you to listen to us. Turn the wireless off.
You won't see all of these features in that first release of 5.4, but going forward, there'll be additional releases of 5.4 that have some important new functional capabilities. I'll just point out two very quickly. Fast index creation. No longer do you have to copy your whole table to add an index to a table. So that's a big deal. And thank you to my team, Heikki Turi and his folks who've done that. Another very interesting and important enhancement is data compression. You'll be able to squeeze the size of your NODB tables significantly and at the same time reduce I/O because the database takes up fewer pages on disk. May not be appropriate for all applications, but particularly where it's read-only, it can be a big win. So that's pretty cool.
It's very cool. So 5.4, again, it's a beta. It will be available. The mirrors are seeded as we speak. And that's probably the first beta. And what we're talking about is releasing very quickly, within a matter of weeks, these new features that Ken was just talking about.